youth are not exactly included. The youths are fighting to be included. Do you understand? And I think that we're starting to do that, and it's a step in the right direction. Because if we don't speak up, they won't want to listen. They won't. In fact, there are no rooms there, to be honest, for young people. You know, in political area and all of that, because they don't want, they don't want young people to come in, and because we have dreams, we have ideas, we have a lot of things we want to explore, and they are not open to that. So they would rather keep you out of the room than bring you in. So I think that youths are fighting, and that's a good place to start.
But looking at the fight, do you think that that fight is something that would yield results in the nearest future? Because I mean, looking back at NSAS, that was a huge movement, and at the end of the day, it just went down. And there have been other, there was the End Bad Governance as well. There have been a lot of both big and small ones that just went off like that. So do you really think that the fight that the youths are fighting is actually making any kind of impact or change?
Okay, you cited, the protest, and while all of those things are good, I think the youth needs to be strategic, right? Beyond coming out, protesting, shouting, all of those things, they made their own difference when it did. But I think we should learn from that, the fact that, just like you said, after all of those force, it died down. But when we are strategic, when we gather data, when we do research,